Hey guys, welcome back. We are here for another deck doctor, as you can see here, and we are back with some more Wild of Eldraine cards. These cards, it's a deck that I really do like. I really do enjoy these sort of, how do I say? I really enjoy these sort of archetypes that have sort of existed previously. We've seen them in forms of black, white, all that sort of good stuff. But we're going to dive right in with some, I think about 14-ish new cards. It is a deck that I've wrote about previously, and we got even more toys. So me and Shakespeare here are going to dive right in. So before that though, please don't forget to check out my articles on Card Realms. I got that right this time. I do write Pauper and Lorcana content. I have wrote a couple articles now about Lorcana. New Disney card game, really hyped to play it. So please check that out too if you're interested in even considering playing it. With or without the stock issues, unfortunately. And let me know if you would like me to do online Pixelborn Lorcana content. And please let me know in the description below if that is something that you would like to see. Also, don't forget to check out the one and only Casting Commons, the greatest Pauper podcast in the world. There's no questions about it. Myself has decreed it. I'm in it. Bit biased, but you know, me and Reese do all sorts of different sort of content. We cover all sorts of paper tournaments. We do challenges on a weekly basis, and we talk about the metagame and the state of the metagame, all that sort of stuff. And you can agree, you can disagree, but we have a good platform and a good, I don't really know, back and forth on what we think on the state of the metagame. And we have constantly people letting us know how great the content is, so you guys shouldn't even hesitate and listen to it on Spotify. Anyways, guys, enough of shilling out. We're going to dive right in. It's Pauper time. So, this deck is a junk food deck covered by Nyx, a resident Gardens player, so I was not biased, is very knowledgeable about Pauper format, and it is great to see his deck submission. It just plucked at my heartstrings. I do love a good food deck. I love a good food archetype, and I couldn't wait to just dive in. I have my own version of this, not junk, however, but I do have my own version of something similar. So I'm kind of excited to kind of see how this goes. As well, just before you get disheartened that your deck was not featured on there, I did post it on Reddit, and I did post it on the two Facebook pages that I do normally post at, the Pauper UK and the Pauper MTG. One thing that I will say is I am absolutely, as always, amazed how fantastic this Pauper community is. So people have posted on Reddit, especially, deck lists and ideas. I will just silence that. Deck lists and ideas, and the community as a whole didn't come in as like, oh my god, this is trash, this is this. The response that happened, you would just see people comment on it. Oh, that's an interesting archetype. What about if you try this in it? This looks fun. I'm going to take this away and try this. This is one place, and I just can't ever get away with how fantastic the community is when it comes down to things like this. Unbelievable and just fantastic. This is what I love about the Pauper community. And it may sound a bit cheesy, whatever. This is the best Magic community. Hands down, not even close. And I will definitely still keep saying that for as long as it is. And some of them decks were really cool, and I really want to try some of them anyways, just off camera, off recording. And I definitely will. So, please check out the comments on those posts, especially the Reddit one and the Pauper MTG one and all that sort of stuff. I really do highly recommend checking it out. But anyways, now let's dive right into this deck and what my first thoughts are. So basically we've got standard, we're playing a gate deck, so we must have 4 Sacred Cats. Can't go wrong with that. We have 4 Gingerbrutes and 4 Cauldron Familiars to really hone in on the food matters. Gingerbrute obviously really works with the whole gate synergy. And then we have 2 Candy Trails, which is like a Witching Well, but food and a clue. You can sack it to gain 3 and draw a card, and it scribes when it enters. Really great card. The card that I'm unsure about at the moment is Hobbit Sting. I'm all for it being instant, all for it to deal damage, and it does damage equal number of foods. Sound, great. But in the place of only 2 journeys and no cast downs or chain's edicts or whatever, I feel like I'm probably sold. And it's damaged too, so it gets hit by prismatic strands. I do see it as a, look, this is food and dive right into a Hobbit sting, but overall I'm not really sold. Other than that, we have 4 Deadly Dispute, can't go home without it, great draw spell, all that sort of stuff. 4 Lembas, another great food card, especially it keeps cycling with Cauldron Familiar, gives that inevitability. We have East Farthing Farmer, a card that I was really high on from Lord of the Rings for this food matters sort of archetype. Works really well with Gingerbrew. Now this card is the Pierre de Resistance, the peak of food matters cards now, I think. It's a 3 mana 3/2. When it enters, creates a food token, and 2 sacrifice a food, target player loses 2 life. There is a similar card to this. I can't remember what it's called. It is some sort of witch, but it's a 3 mana 1/4, and you have to tap it to sacrifice the food. This being able to just be a mana sink later on in the game really is key. Like, it just allows you to just finish off games really quickly. So I'm really excited to see this. Another thing, we are only green for 4 Hollow Scavengers and 4 Troublemaker Oofs in the sideboard. Not really sure how keen I am on that. Like, this card's okay. Like, it's sack a food, gets +2/+2, but you can only play it once a turn, but it has the create a food. Like, I'm okay with this. There is the Curious Pair, which is sort of similar to it. This is a much more aggressive body, however, where basically you can pay 1 green, and you pay 1 green, and you create food, and then you pay 1 and a green for a 1/3, I think, and it doesn't have any other abilities. So, I'm really interested to try, like, to probably, I would say even potentially cut the green, or not cut the green, but cut the green from the main deck. This card is something I'm not really too excited about, but I will see how it plays out before I judge it. Moving on to the sideboard, I really am kind of okay with the sideboard. I think we probably want something against the red decks, even though I know we are a food deck, and have Sacred Cat. I would like to see how that plays out, so hopefully we do verse some red decks, and then kind of go from there. Because we have Oof, which is obviously great against, like, Glitters and Affinity, also against, like, Bogles too, any all that Glitters decks. Chainers, again, good against Bogles and Mono White Heroic, also good, pretty good against Terra. We have 2 Circle Protection Blues, so we have outs to, again, Mono Blue Terra. 2 Crypt Rats, again, just a great sweeper, all-round effect. And 3 Fairy Macabres. Sure. I'm not really keen on Fairy Macabre. I probably think it should be probably Relic, if not Spellbomb. But we'll see how that goes. Anyways, guys, enough of my spieling. This deck is cool. Really appreciate the Pauper format, guys. And I'll see you guys for game 1. So, guys, here we are for game 1. Oh, okay. Here we're not with game 1. Be right back. So, here we are back for actually game 1. We're against Saden Rakin. Callie himself, please check out his channel as well. He does great things. But that is not enough for what we're here for. We are on the play. And we have, I'd say, a keepable hand. We have a very keepable hand. And we're going to play this on white and black. We're just going to play Sacred. Oh no, not like this. Not like this. So we're against, most likely, Ultratron. We'll name black. And here we go. Rah! Stuff and things. Sure. So let's hit for 1. Boop. So I could play a basic here to then bring this back when I Deadly Dispute. So Deadly Dispute and bring this back. I want to hate that. I actually don't hate that. Let's Deadly Dispute this way. Whee! And then let's play it again. Are we dead? That is the question we need to be asking ourselves. Are we dead? Energy Refractor. Tron has been assembled. I expect... Oh, Wizard's Rocket. Let's go. The setup. Goodbye, Wizard's Rocket. It's a very cool looking art. I guess. And then time to pass the turn. Okay. Eee. So we want to probably lead on this, then this. I think. So let's... I think I want to play this first, right? Yeah. I know this may sound weird not playing out the gate, but I'm going to play this. Then we can hold up Deadly Dispute just in case. Boop. So we have a food, we have a treasure. Baubles back the Deadly Dispute. And away we go. So the farmer can hit the sacred card. Crop rot the power plant. To get a tower, might as well net that mana. Polluted Mine draws a card. Astronaut's Altar. Okay. Turn it to black. Ooh, I like it. Okay. So this is a new card that basically is bargaining, and then they get to look at the top 4 cards, put 2 of them back on top and 2 of them in the graveyard. And then basically draw, and then you lose 2, draw 2. Are they mismatched altars? What are you playing at, bruv? So, ooh, Bastard's good. 1, 2, tap, 1, 2, 3. So, let's try and get aggressive as possible here. So, let's play this. So, we make a food, give plus 2/2. And then let's do this 2, give plus 3. We hit for 9. Are we dead? Big kitty. Big kitty has been said. Are we dead? So we can hit for 4 here. Just with the Sweet Tooth, which is life loss kind of ability. But we could also just be dead. The reason I'm suggesting, obviously, the whole... Okay, we end up getting there anyways. Wow. So basically, yeah, just being hit for 4 is quite nice here. I'm assuming they didn't get the... They didn't get... Why are words so hard? Whether the storm or the combo pieces going. So I want these. Troublemaker obviously exiles an artifact and enchantment, which is obviously great. Hollow Scavenger's pretty weak here. Hobbit Sting overall is pretty weak. Deadly Dispute, Journey to Nowhere, sorry, gets to exile, which is quite nice. And I can probably get rid of Sacred Cats. Actually, I'll probably get rid of 2 Sacred Cats instead of... Put them away. I kind of... I feel like I want these more. Being able to just create a food on like 1 or 2 is pretty good, where the life gain doesn't really matter too much. Is my thoughts on that. Okay. Look at us go aggro. I like it. So we get a bag in this too. Or the food from this. Depending on which way we end up doing things. So let's go this first on black. I feel like there is a lot of actual tapped gates. It's Bakery Raid. Boop. And do I want a Candy Trail first and play Plains? Nah, probably not. Because I can play the Candy Trail now, so I can play Candy Trail and then still bargain this. But most likely just going to play Candy Trail Gingerbread here. Candy Trail. Scree! I don't want this. Yeah, I guess we'll take the Cauldron Familiar, I guess. This. Hello. White, we don't want a second green source. Because we only have the Troublemakers and the Hollow Scavengers, I think. Tron is still not active. Tron is now active. No, it's not. Oh, we've only got one land. Never mind. Never mind. Got a swamp here, right? Urza's Mine's being got. And they don't have a 1-mana. Okay. Cauldron Familiar. So I can play Sweet Tooth Witch and Cauldron Familiar, or I can hit for 4, 5, plus this. I'll probably just play Sweet Tooth Witch, to be honest, and Cauldron Familiar. So let's play Cauldron Familiar. Which, hit for 1, that's 17, and the next time we can play Oof and Basilisk Gate. Yep. Tron is here. Combo assemble? No combo assemble. Okay. So, let's Basilisk Gate here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, is that? Let's go aggro. And cast with bargain, sacrifice an token for bargain, boop. And then exile your Ultratron. Did we get there? Or is it big weather time? See what ends up happening. Crop Rock the Black Source away. Into another Rowan's. Down to 4. Which we have 3 food tokens here. So we can have, if we draw land, we can actually lethal them +2. In just this, not obviously. Wizard's Rocket. And another Ashnod's Altar. And drum roll. Okay. This is less good because they can exile everything here. They're gonna let us untap. Let us untap the dead. No, okay. So they dealt 1. So if we sack this, so we sack this so the lose ones, then this dies. So we sack here. Nope, okay. GG. So the main thing I want to note here is Hollow Scavenger's fine as like just a general food guy, which is okay, not the end of the world. Hobbit Sting, I'm not really a fan of. I think it should be, I want to say 2 more journeys at least, but if not, it should be some cast downs anyways. I'm really a big fan of Candy Trail. And my next thought is that I think there's too many tap lands. Like 12 tap lands is a lot. I definitely think 2 should be like cut straight off. And definitely at least 1 heap gate, if not more. 21 lands. Like the curve's quite low. Like we're only hitting 3 drops here. Surely 21 should be enough. I'm gonna try cut the land. I want another Candy Trail in at least. I really am high on this card. I think I probably should at least cut another one of these for another Candy Trail, and the card's really strong. So I really like these payoffs. Deadly Dispute and this Journey's fine for removal. I'm happy with that. Lembas is okay. So that's what, 8 artifact based. The problem is room. Like, this is your only flex slot right now. And I don't really think there's much. So if I got food, and let's go through this. Not really useful. Playing it. Again, not really great. Like, Generous End's probably the next best thing to consider here. I would say. It helps as a mana source, and it also obviously helps just play foods. I don't think this card's very good compared to Hollow Scavenger, that is for sure. Curious Pair is obviously the card I was talking about, which is basically just a 1/3, which is this, but just cheaper and kind of, you know, is what it is. I don't really think there's anything else here. You don't want to play Golden Egg because you've already got the other better versions. However, not really sold on Scavenger as such, so we may try other things. Another thing that I do think I want to kind of put in here is a makeshift munitions. I don't know why I have 8 of different colours and variations, but whatever. I definitely want 1. You can name red easy enough on these 10 lands. Your Deadly Disputes make treasures, your Heap Gate make treasures, so you can definitely get enough sources there to kind of get going. Just because it gives you some usefulness in the late game is kind of the idea behind that. 2 Scavengers is kind of okay. I have no real issues with that. I could see potentially just putting in 2 Reckoner's Bargains. That's kind of one thing I would think about. And that's kind of it for the main board. I think the sideboard's kind of okay. I'm not really keen on... I never am really keen on Fairy. So I'll try 3 Relics. Yep. Oof was okay. Oof was perfectly fine there. We'll kind of go like this and see how that goes. And see you guys for game 2. So guys, here we are for game 2. Obviously only minor changes, but we'll see how this goes. This hand's probably too slow. This hand's reasonable. We'll just bottom up Farmer. I think the green really isn't offering anything. I think sideboard-wise it might. Personally, it could easily. Woo! What is this? Does everyone know that I'm recording? I'm like, let's get the spiciness out. Boop. Boop. Get in there! How aggressive do we go? Like, do I just farmer here? But it obviously does just get chumped by a plant token and then the Deadly Dispute it. Like, is that fine? Do we care? Or do we just... Okay. I think I'm going to do this on green, probably. And then I'm just going to attack. Blocking and all that sort of stuff doesn't really bother me. Bum 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 bum. Hello. Block. Deadly Dispute. Oh, bargain. Not the end of the world. At least don't get a ramp. And then next turn we actually can either Farmer or Basilisk Gate plus make unblockable. This is what it is. So sideboard wise, I don't think we actually have a real lot for this. So like relics are okay. Circle of Trick and Blue obviously irrelevant. Oofs kind of do something, but you're kind of looking at your crit rats and your chainers really for your mod removal. So we kind of got to keep an eye out what the kind of looking at doing here. How do I want to do this? I don't really think. I think I just let this go. I don't really care too much about Deadly Disputing it. Do they hit a land drop? Bajuka Bog? Well, that ain't happening. Hi. Get out of it. So, I would like to Deadly Dispute this, but I don't really think I can right now. So what we'll do here is probably play this on black. And then I'll probably just play this out for the sake of playing it out. Getting some early damage, I guess. Only him for an extra 1. Interesting. Cauldron Familiar really does help against like gardens due to the whole like food interaction. So obviously it's like really annoying for them to kill. You just keep bringing it back with all the foods and stuff. So hopefully that kind of shows through here and like makes Cauldron Familiar shine. So we'll kind of see how this goes. We'll see. There's not much to change, but we will see how it goes. So snuff out the farmer puts us to 10. Okay. I'm down. So we'll play this land and then trigger this, and then the green one. Let's go to boop. Fungal in action. So if we do this, hi, you don't get a 1/1, which is fine. Like we don't get to do our thing, but overall I'm fine with this. It doesn't get a 1/1, or they don't get a 1/1. Sorry, I should say. We have a Cauldron Familiar sitting ready to go. We have a Journey for removal. We have a Farmer, or 2 even. So we'll kind of see. They are lands of 4 mana. Six cards in hand though. Should kind of run them out with removal is the idea. Obviously, Cauldron Familiar really helps with this. They're on 10 already. 9 when this enters. We kind of just really got to force them to do stuff. 6 cards is a lot though. Hopefully it's just a bunch of Avenging Hunters that can't play. Hi. Cauldron Familiar back in action. 9 to 23. Let's go. Another journey, yeah? Aloha. Aloha. How do I want to do this? So I can play another farmer and attack, which I actually don't hate because it gives me 2 foods, basically. So I may not. I'm most likely not getting this attack through, which I'm fine with. But it means I have 2 foods for recursion purposes with the Cauldron Familiar. So if we hit for 4, great. Which I'm assuming we're not. As you can... Oh, they're digging. We're on 11. And do they find the cast down? Do they find the cast down? Come on! Take the 4! What's the worst that can happen? Let's go! Easy. Easy peasy. Plant token. And a visionary. For 5. Swamp. So 2, 4. So if I do this, pump it up. I'm gonna do this, and then I don't know if I want to journey this, so they take an extra 2. That puts them at 4. That puts them at 3. And we have another journey anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. This might be wrong, but we will see. So the block here, because that's lethal. They could, I can't snuff this. So the block here, because that's lethal. They could spin in darkness one of these. Yep. But 8. And then they have Avenging Hunter. They can play it. Obviously, they're not ideal to play it on when they're on the back foot. But they can play it nonetheless. Three for another visionary. Look at me. I'm a poet. Troll for a land, and I'm assuming it's going to be a basic so they can play the land. I don't know why they've got snow covered, but yeah. So what's that? Removal spell plus block? Do you know what? I'm gonna just do this and then play the witch. We could just take the 2 and kill. No. Okay. Take the 2.6. Sweet Tooth Witch being black's really great here because it just means it can't be snuff outed, it can't be spinning darkness. It just like alleviates so many more removal spells that they have access to. It's great. Boop. Because if we get untapped with this, they're just dead. Like there's six loss of life here. Easy. We got a reader. Gotta read what the card does. Cast down on the Sweet Tooth Witch, I'm assuming. No, okay. Yes, no, maybe. Who knows? Possibly. Thing with having basilisk getting things like you don't need to have mana open, so you could run things like Ephemerate or Pegasus or whatever to flicker stuff, like to get more food value. But with gates you just really don't need that at all. So there is that. Don't you know, pump it up. I think it's safe to say you did. I can't see Crit Rats blown up for 3 doesn't help it. Either, right? It has to be 3 to kill this. But then this dies and then comes back with a food. So it puts them at 5 plus 3 is 4. So they're on 2. And then we just attack with this plus a gate. I can't see a way out for the opponent. Troll for a swamp. Interesting. Crit Rats. Interesting. So I don't want to journey here. So if I journey and then the Crit Rats for 1, they kill this, and then I have to then thing this. What if I do this, I guess? Let this pump happen. And then do I just pump again here? Okay. So I just double pump here, right? Woo! We got there, right. So, as I said, we don't really have much sideboard. Like, these are okay. These are okay. These are okay. I probably just think I want the Crypt Rats. I don't think I want the Chainers. Like, Journeys is probably suffice enough. We've got makeshift munitions to go long game. I'll just take out the Scavengers. Fairly straightforward. Like, I think the Scavenger's probably the weakest card in this deck. To be fair, I'm not really disagreeing with any of that. Look at that. Lembas making an appearance. Yeah, I think the 2 Scavengers should probably just be probably just Reckoner's Bargains, to be honest. Reckoner's Bargains, to be honest. If not more removal. I think the deck just wants more draw and card advantage. To be fair. You could also try the 3 mana card, the new one that Callie was playing, the Rowan's Bargain or whatever. Look at top 4, put 2 in the graveyard. Because you do have some form of graveyard interaction. You can obviously put Cauldron Familiars in the bin, which really help. So that's probably something I'll try next game, I think. But yeah, pretty straightforward stuff. Okay, we got our green source. I don't also think we don't want forests. That is another thing that I think is probably not needed. I think cutting the 2 Scavengers, keeping it junk or like Abzan or whatever you want to call it in terms of sideboard is probably fine. I'm just gonna play Basilisk Gate into Lembas here. I don't think I need another land. Especially another basic. And then here we can play a Black Dragon Gate into... Oh, whoa, what the heck? Tiny hand, tiny hand. So let's just play a Black Dragon Gate, white, and then pass the turn. And then we'll end the turn Deadly Dispute. 3 snow-covered swamps. I don't think I want relics for like spin and darkness or for chainers. I think I can just work through it, to be honest. Yes. Get into lens step. Boop, 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 boop. More lions. I think we cut one as well. Wait. So I'm gonna play this. Hi. Just a creator food guy that gives me, dude. +1, +1. Let it go. And then I'll play this for green, I guess. I don't think we have any green cards in the main at all, but actually I should have named that for black. Yep, me guys did. But I have my food, so I'm happy. The 4 journeys is like, this is probably, yeah. So this is where it could get problematic. Lembas. So we want to journey this. And then I probably want to play the fast. I actually don't. I think I want to play the Lembas. I want to dig for a Cauldron Familiar. No. Wow. Maybe even 20 lands is too many, but unlikely. We're just gaining artifacts here, doing our thing. Like, the Monarch will take over the game for sure, but even a, what's it called there would have been fine. Gingerbread. We've currently got 2 foods, soon to be 3. Let them do the thing, get the monarchy stuff going. Probably gonna get buried here. Gingerbread. So I'm gonna play the Gingerbread. I'm just gonna attack. I'm not even gonna try and pump it to get more damage through either. I'm just gonna try and take the monarch. I can't see it being too successful. Why they've got 3 mana open. Unmake. That's pretty brutal. Hi. Now I've got 3 foods. Play this for white. So this Citadel gate needs to name black. There's no green cards in the main deck. Yeah, I've got the Monarch. They can chain us away my farmer, which I'm assuming they're going to do here. Oh no. We have a journey for a Avenging Hunter. I could just play a Visionary. Okay, so my guy's going to die again. They're going to try and make me waste mana here instead of playing stuff, but we have a handful of lands, so. Boop. So I'm not going to do any more. And let's try and hit for 8. I expect this to die here. Snuff. Goodbye. More lands. At least they paid 4 life for nothing. So it's a name black, and then we pass it on. 2 journeys and 3 lands in hand. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's also a land on the bottom. The first land we bottom doesn't count because it's been shuffled in with the Lembas from before. From the first Deadly Dispute. But we have obviously a lot of life gain here for whatever reason that might matter. Doesn't really do anything. But we have 2 journeys. Maybe 4 is too many. Like 4 removal spells, but I can't really see it. I think I think what the best thing we could draw here is. I actually don't know. 5 is an Avenging Hunter. Ouch. So shields are down. A gingerbread maybe. But they do have cast down open. They've got unmake. So we do want to spell bomb. Okay. That's a bit annoying. Not the end of the world, because if there's a cat in the bin, we have 3 food tokens, so we just lose an extra food. But still. Discarding. Vault. Cat. So let's play this. Hello. We'll get rid of this. Whee! Deadly Dispute. Interesting when we have 5 cards in hand that they commit a Deadly Dispute there. Again, sounds strange, but we could easily have had a gingerbread there, so we could have taken both of these. But is what it is. I don't know if I want to get rid of the Lembas either, or a normal food token, because Lembas. They take the initiative here. They're gonna scry, assumingly. Yep, assuming. So, like, I'm not in the worst position here. Like, it's pretty bad, because they've got the Monarch, they've got the initiative. They scried and kept 2 on top. They've got a plant token now. 3. This is a Crypt Rats. If this is an unmake, this is brutal. No unmake, please. Please, no unmake. Please. Most only side. If they do run unmake, it's 2 in the side. And if they do have an unmake here, it's pretty minging. Revolting. I prefer something like a Crypt Rats and try and spell bomb it away, but ideally, don't think it's gonna happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that 10 spells we've seen? So half of them. Not 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I. Gingerbread. It's an 11, I guess, because obviously there's a Lembas shuffled in somewhere. Could be the Lembas we drew, but. Gimme, gimme, gimme! I need to stop shuffling these random cards in my hand. No. You can take the Monarch, that's fine. They're really low on time. Like, obviously not really what I want to be doing in Deck Doctor, but yeah, really, really low on time. Drew a card, don't want to discard, so they're gonna unmake my Cauldron Failure. That's so annoying. Well, at least that's a last one. Most of them don't run more than 2. But unmaking the Cauldron Failure is really brutal for us. And they've still got, what, 8 cards in hand, they have to discard. And discard a land here, probably. Or Drowning Sorrow. Okay. Lembas. So that's me one on green. I don't need double. And I don't need another land for sure. Sacred Cat. Boop. Hi. I am going to Basilisk Gate it to the 9s. No! My guy is dead. Spell bomb? Sure. Give me that value. Weird one. So yeah, my main thought is cutting these forests. They're probably not needed at all. My other thing, Crypt Rat. Crypt rat. Okay. 6. Troll. So we're gonna journey the troll. Journey. The journey. They've got what? 2 mana up? Okay, so let's do this. Hi. Let's do this. Hi. Snuff out, eh? Hi. You like throwing your life away? Let's play this land. I'm not going to hold lands for any particular reason. And then let's straight just journey the troll here. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Deadly Dispute this away. Yep. Oh, the bargain. It's actually pretty brutal. Getting 6 life really annoying. So I guess the inevitability side of things would be this initiative's just going to take over the game here. Initiative plus Monarch in particular. No removal. We have Crypt Rats. That's kind of it. We have ways and means of surviving, so we can like Crypt Rats plus Basilisk Gate plus ping for 1 or whatever. Bring stuff back. Bring an Avenging Hunter and Troll back. Okay. We really need a Crypt Rats. Really need a Crypt Rats. Throne hitting Visionary, Avenging Hunter. So Avenging Hunter is an 8/7. 1, 2, black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we can still kill the Avenging Hunter. Yeah, if I want, sure. But we need the Crypt Rat probably like now. I think it's fair to say. No cards in hand. Crypt Rats. No cards in hand. Crypt Rats. Yeah, cool. You discard 2 cards, who cares? Crypt Rats. Crypt Rats. Okay. Scree. Farmer plus Witch. So I don't want this. This does nothing. Witch. Play Witch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Forge is 10, 15. I feel like I can't keep any of these, right? You know, bottom. And then it's what, 2, right? So this one plus this one. Draw. Crypt Rats. Like, I could start getting a life here to draw cards and stuff, but I don't think it's probably necessary. I still don't think I want relics. I don't think I want to get it to that point. Do I hedge 1? No. YOLO. Let's go. Again, I don't really think the green's necessary at all, like in the main. I can agree with it in the side, especially if you're putting in like weathers as well. Plus Oof is obviously pretty good. White and black. Do we scry or do we gingerbread first? I think we scry, right? Sure. Yo. I think those are both tops. Let's top this, then top this. Bog me, bruh. Don't bog me. Yeah. Ginger Brute. Probably should have played the Witch there, but again, I'm not 100% sure. Kind of glad I didn't. Means I get a Deadly Dispute. Whee! You don't get no 1-1. Nice. I kind of want another land though. So, you get a Deadly Dispute where you spell bomb. Yep. 4 minutes. Not great, but don't really want it to come down to this. I think I'll probably just make changes after this game and then call it there. This has been a long video. Okay. Bit land screw, but we'll play Witch. Just start getting aggressive. If I get another land soon, I'll commit the Cauldron for a minute. Because then I can play makeshift. I don't want to get rid of this treasure so soon when I don't need to. Chainers. Deadly's really digging for lands. If we can get him for 3 here, that'd be great. But I don't think we're gonna. Or if we can get him with this, sorry, I should say. Chainers. That's done. Okay. Cauldron Familiar. So let's just play another. No worries. We're also just building our food count, currently on 3. Then we can play like Ginger Brew plus Farmer. Pretty straightforward stuff, really. No play. Journey. I'm actually just gonna play the Farmer out here and just play the Farmer the Sweet Tooth, which if I want to kill it, that's fine. Seven! Unmake. Sure. I maybe could have committed 1 there. I don't really think I need to though. But next time I'll probably hit for 2 here. And then play makeshift munitions, play familiar. I'll play land. We'll hit for 2. Oh, sniff up. Okay. Hello. Hi. Let it commence. So we have a treasure to sacrifice the Cauldron Familiar, which protects it from unmake, which is key. And then we also have like the rest of the stuff going on. We have 3, 4, 5 currently. 5 artifacts. Bagging that away, sure. We also have eventually just building up is this Ginger Brute Basilisk Gate thing going on. So, which is pretty sweet all around, to be fair. Do. Spellbomb. Spellbomb's fine. That's silly. So I'd save the cast down here to try and pop the spellbomb. Like, it doesn't really work, to be honest. Lembas. So I think I just Lembas here. I just want to hit my land drops. That's kind of what I want to do. Just keep hitting land drops. I don't want a 3rd familiar, I don't think. We want to name this one black. Tip for 1. Oh, wrong color. Oh. So let's play another familiar. That's 17. And we've just got the inevitability from this point. We can Basilisk Gate and still hold up removal. We have basically, I'd say we've probably got this down, really. Sure. I can't really see a way we lose this. I know it sounds silly so early, they've done not a lot, but we just have the inevitability. Like, unless they've got the glamour is probably the key way we lose this, is the glamour on the makeshift munitions and we don't find it. Like, Unmake doesn't work on the Cauldron Familiar, like, Boganus doesn't work. Yep. And we're just like, we're not in a rush. Like, we're not rushing to deal 20 to them. We just have, like, their game plan is to go long, and our game plan works now that we've got it here. We're going longer. We've got just time. So I'm kind of happy with this. Like, obviously, the actual clock, I hope, doesn't come into it, but it could. So, let's just pop paid 2. I don't know why I didn't want to. Okay. Bonus yield. Give a good old +5. Let's hit the 7. I'll probably cast down the 6/6. And then we'll sack it and deal 1. So it'll still take 2. I don't know what's going on with the pain. Yeah, so step 1. 15. And then we'll sack a food token. Bring back the Cauldron Familiar. Not too bad. 4/5. Okay, Avenging. Sure. I don't really understand what that's doing, but I feel like this is a bad time to play Avenging Hunter. But again, I could be wrong. Play Swamp, sure. Food, return. So, I don't think I want to even Basilisk Gate anything. I just kind of want to get what I want out of this. So let's Journey. If he decides to Deadly Dispute this, and then I have to Journey one of my Cauldron Familiars, I'll just target then sacrifice it to the makeshift munitions. Is my game plan here, but currently got 30 seconds on the clock. It's probably not going to come down to that. I don't really want it to. We probably have this game anyways. Like I say, we're probably going to kill this. They need 2 removal spells that are not Spinning Darkness, that are not not Spinning Darkness, not Snuff Out, all that sort of stuff. Spinning Darkness, your own guy, sure. Is it double Spinning Darkness time? No, just doing it for crack. Okay. Attack with both of these, down 15. Like as I said, we've just got the inevitability, and this is the power of makeshift munitions. Just having 1 in your deck just really allows you to just have inevitability. That's what I really like about these kind of gate shells, is they're just so easy to splash. Like, you can just play a really long game as long as you just find enough cats. So pretty solid. I don't know what you're playing here, but sure. Irrelevant. Irrelevant to it all. So I guess I just get to do this. And Cauldron Familiar. Cauldron Familiar back. Okay. Sure. Time's up anyways. But as I said, like, as you can see there, we just had full control of that game. Like, no issues whatsoever. And makeshift munitions really helps that. So yeah, guys, I'm just going to change this deck and then call it there. I don't think I'm going to try and do anything fancy because the video's already been quite long. So First of all, I don't think we need the forests. I'd probably just put another of each. If not, yeah, another of each seems fine. Mana get's still fine because we're hopefully gonna run we're gonna run Troublemaker anyways. I don't really like this card at all. And I could put another Reckoner's Bargain in, or I'm actually gonna try that new card. I can't remember what the card's called. So that queen. I'm just gonna put 2 of these in. I think the Grim Search seems really useful. Like you can put Cauldron Familiar in your graveyard if you don't need the removal. Put the Journey in the bin. Still draw 2. You can also just put all 4 in the bin. So look at top 4, put 4 in the bin, draw 2, lose 2. If like those 2 aren't useful, like you have Sacred Kite, you have Cauldron Familiar. Like you've still got some uses. The other thing I could see is you don't really want the new one, whatever the hell that's called. This thing. You don't return Triumphant, but you could have, is it Recommission? So you get a return Candy Trail, Ginger Brute, and also all of the stuff too. So I could easily see putting 2 of these in as well. And just maybe even cutting 2 journeys. Or cutting a farmer in a journey. I think that seems okay. Because you can make these bigger and enter the battlefield, which is obviously great. 2 mana cheaper, then you can like burst for more. Seems fine. Seems reasonable. Also helps with these in the side. Helps with these and put them in the graveyard, so you don't really feel too bad putting these in the graveyard. You could also do it with Unearth, but I think the fact that you have all this stuff, that's 3 or less anyways, and you can return like Candy Trail, as I say. Obviously doesn't work with Relic unless it gets destroyed, but returning these, still very, very useful. And this I also feel like you could cut another land, like cutting a Plains for a Reckoner's Bargain. That might be too much draw. Like that's 4, 5, 6, 7, is that? Like Farmer's fine. Is my next weakest card. It's fine and it's great combos with Ginger Brew. Sweet Tooth's better, it's more aggressively costed. And this doesn't really, like this is better later on, so having 3 is probably okay. The other card, there was another card I was considering, but the card escapes me. I do forget. But again, this is the problem with doing these live. You kind of definitely just forget things that you're thinking about. Maybe I should say these out loud more often. But yeah, so ultimately I think that's kind of where I'd be. And potentially, weather. That's what I'm thinking. Weather the storm. Probably want some number of that in the side. I could even say like 3 maybe, and maybe cut the circle protections, but I do think you want an actual. I know you've got a lot of life gain, like you've got Sacred Cat, you've got the food tokens naturally, but you're playing a lot of tap lands, and sometimes you just need to gain some life. So you have a lot of sideboard cards for Terra anyways. So you've got the 3 relics, you've got the 4 chainers, you've got the 2 circle protection blues. Like I'd probably even consider the relics, to be honest. Like relics, they've kind of adapted around relic, they've kind of adapted around graveyard hit. Slows them down, which isn't gonna matter too much anyways. Circle protection they've kind of half adapted for already. So I don't really know what there is to cut. Chainers is useful elsewhere, is my only thought. Like, it's good against Bogles. It's good against just generally hitting anything big. Ponza it's okay against. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a generally good spell. I probably would. Don't want 4 journeys over 4 chainers. I don't know. Unsure. But these are the sort of cards I'd look at cutting to put in 3. I'd probably cut. Probably say this. I think it's probably where I'd be. I think I'd probably cut that and then run it like this. Like 3 Weather Storms is great. You've still got the green in the side. This is kind of where I'd end up. I think off my very limited games, Me and Shakespeare agree. So, anyways, guys, this has been a long video, so I will wrap it up. That is kind of my 60, and my 75 is kind of up for discussion, but that's kind of where I'll be. 75 is up for discussion, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really do like playing with the food deck. Food is just a great mechanic, and I just do wish it had more things to do. So, really am happy with this, and let me know, guys, what you think in the comments below. And again, please and thank you for being such a great community and just being generally great people. This is a really great appreciation video, and hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.